welcome to our first welcome to. Now some of you may notice it's not actually our first welcome to of the series. We did have a welcome to Star Citizen, but I've changed the name of it because it wasn't really what I wanted that to be. So welcome to videos are going to be about a particular game, so it's like an introduction to. So I think, you know, similar to like WTF is and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to start it with Project or Pillars of Eternity, originally called Project Eternity. Now I backed this game on Kickstarter, so this is not out yet. This is the backer beta. Now there are no spoilers in the backer beta, so if you're waiting for the full version and you're just interested to see what it plays like, don't worry, this isn't going to spoil anything. They've taken a chunk out of the game that you know, has a few side quests and stuff like that, but nothing particularly major. So what we'll do, we're going to start off with making a character, and then I'll give a bit of a background about the game, about those who don't know about it. But yeah, essentially in the future, starting with this video, we'll do a series of welcome to videos. And yeah, they'll give you a background on the game. You'll get to see some gameplay, anything, you know, usual commentary kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it'll give you an idea of what you might expect to see. So with the settings, so they've got, you know, your usual kind of easy, normal, hard, Path of the Damned. 50% bonus to stats to enemies. Encounters have more enemies. Can't change it once you're at Path of the Damned. So I'm going to go with easy, not necessarily because of a wuss, but because seeing me die might be quite boring. You know, and also I don't know how tough the combat's going to be. Trial of Iron mode, so that's kind of like your Iron Man style mode. One save game only, and expert mode removes all the helper features. So we'll leave that off for now, but because those kind of advanced features, you know, when I go to play the game proper, which I'll probably do some streaming of as well, I imagine I would probably be running with, you know, normal or hard with expert mode on. Iron Man on a game like this, yeah, I don't know. It's you know, something like XCOM, I'll play Iron Man. This might be a bit tough to do that with. You know, you don't want your characters dying and going, okay, well I've got one dude to finish the rest of the campaign with. It's kind of rough. Alright, so let's get started. So it's going to come into character creation first. Now, probably the important thing here is this kind of game, so it's spiritual successor to games like Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, Baldur's Gate, you know, massive classics, with, you know, isometric isometric third person kind of view. Now, they were all kind of built off D&D, you know, related systems. Actually, I don't know about Planescape Torment, but Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate certainly were. This is a independent IP. So the company that made the game, which is Obsidian, they've created their own world, their own kind of rule set and stuff like that, much like a similar to a traditional kind of pen and paper style setup. So let's create our character. So let's we'll be a dude. No, we'll be a chick. Why not? I normally don't actually play females in games. I tend to play a male, but you know, for the sake of mixing it up. So we've got humans or Maua. So the Kith, they're kind of like they kind of look like an avatar kind of dude. Dwarves. No beards on the female dwarves. Thank God. Elves. Oh, she looks sad. So elves, I mean, yeah, dwarves and elves, every fantasy setting, you say it's an original IP, pretty much every original IP, you're going to see a dwarf and an elf, or something, you know, that is essentially exactly the same. So Orlans kind of look like goblins of some kind. So I reckon I'm going to go for a heavily armoured fighter and a godlike. So these are like the plain touched, I'd imagine, of D&D. Kith as well, so godlike Orlan and Orma all seem to be related to Kith somehow. Alright, well let's just go with a dwarf. Dwarves are always good stocky fighters. So I could be a boreal dwarf or a mountain dwarf. Hale and hardy, that sounds like the kind of thing that I'm looking for. Alright, so we want something heavily armoured. So we've got some of the traditional classes here, you know, barbarian, druid, fighter, monk, paladin, priest, ranger, rogue, wizard. Cipher. What's a cipher? So a cipher, blah blah, a mind hunter. So it sounds like it might be like a battle mage or something like that. Target analyze and soul focused effects. Yeah, so they're like a psychic warrior. Okay, we want someone who's going to be armored to the, you know, wearing plate mail and just takes punches to the face. Paladins are usually good for that. Yeah, look, so you even start off with plate mail. Stamina and health high, deflection high, melee accuracy high. How does that compare to fighter? High, very high, very high, low. High, high, very high. So fighters have better deflection. I think we'll go off fighter. I mean, that's kind of cool. Like chainmail's pretty tough, and you're gonna be parrying and stuff like that. A defender, there you go. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what we're after. Awesome. Alright, so you basically just spend your points now, much like a traditional D&D, whilst this is, you know, unique. You can go up to 18, I think, with most of your, or 19, depending on what your bonuses are, or 20. So I must have +2 to might. Yeah, there you go, +2 for being a dwarf. So much like traditional D&D, yeah, you get your points that max out at 18. This one will go to 19 Constitution. So that's going to keep me from dying. Perception, intellect. Yeah, so I'll need a little bit of intellect. We'll go with 7, 8. 8's usually good. Resolve, internal drive, formation, blah blah blah. Concentration. Helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to their will defense. So we'll go with, you know, 6 or 7 there. Might is all about damage, so let's just, this guy's gonna crush things and be tough, and dexterity is accuracy, so we should be able to give ourselves a lot of accuracies. Yeah, so look, this is, so by a traditional D&D sense, this would be a very kind of hardy character. I mean, perception and all this kind of stuff, best as I can tell, doesn't really relate to a fighter. So having 20, 19, 17 as your major 3 stats is pretty massive. But like I said, it doesn't work like a D&D system. That might seem massive to a particular D&D player, but it's not really. So culture is just another thing that gives you a bonus. So, you know, we probably want might or constitution if we can, you know, get our hands on. So there's might, dexterity. We'll go, oh, okay, and it changes our starting weapons. Oh, right. And armor. Ooh. Don't want to be a dual wielding spear. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, right. Maces are boring. Oh, it actually looks pretty cool. I get the feeling I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, look at that scale mail, a scimitar, a cutlass or something like that. And +1 dex, so it's going to be better accuracy. Cool. Background. Alright, so this is like, yeah. So I'm definitely going to be like a explorer, I think. So you've got a few options. They don't seem to affect anything as terms of your stats. I'm sure they'll be relevant at some point. You know, so you solve your problems by pulling out your weapon or applying force. You know, it's yeah, it's something that's interesting. I would be interested to see if it comes into it, you know, later on down the track. Oh wow, no. Oh, thank God. It won't let me add a beard to the female dwarf. Thank God. Yeah. So yeah, got a few different character customization options. You know, that'll do. Oh. Yeah, we're a pretty dwarf, like that one. And yeah, the voices, they've just got the 2 to start with, because again, it's the backer beta. It's very, very basic. Okay. All done. So it's going to load very quickly. So here we are in the general kind of field of play. So yeah, for anyone who's played Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, you know, you can see this looks very, very familiar. You know, you know, I'd go so far as to say it's exactly the same in terms of view. So that the statistics that manage it all though are a bit different. From my first playthrough, I did notice that the action's a bit more fast-paced. But if you've played Baldur's Gate before or Icewind Dale before, you'll be right at home here. If you haven't, you know, those games are absolute classics. This is just kind of bringing it into a new area where we're getting, you know, much nicer graphics to look at. It's, you know, very beautiful. Like, you even got little leaves falling and stuff like that over there. You know, they've really gone as far as they can in terms of trying to make everything pretty, which is really nice. I mean, you know, playing games like which Obsidian, who've made this, are responsible for as well, like Neverwinter Nights 2, Fallout New Vegas. You know, there's scenes that really kind of draw you into the atmosphere there. You know, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 is the other one as well that Obsidian have done in the past. So Obsidian and BioWare. So BioWare, you know, as you'd probably recognise, have actually done the first of a few of those sequels that they've been involved in. So yeah, they seem to have a bit of a relation there. But yeah, just out of interest, Pillars of Eternity was kind of funded through Kickstarter. It had a goal of, I think, 1.1 million or something like that, and ended up raising 3.9 million. That's just on Kickstarter alone. Now, I'm just going to make sure that my webcam doesn't block this text, actually. No, we're fine. We're fine. Our text box does, though. But that's okay. Should be fine. So, actually, what we might do, we're just going to move our chat box so it's out of the way. Let's put it there. Okay. That way, at least, you know, if you want to read it all, you're going to get a chance to read it all. So this is your conversations, you know, trees, pretty much exactly like Baldur's Gate. You know, you've got a few options in terms of taking a tonal approach. So you can take an aggressive tone, you can take a clever tone, you know, things like that. You know, so, and this is what I was saying in terms of, you know, no spoilers. So, you know, look at this. Greetings, you've just come from the village. How bad was it? That doesn't tell me anything. The previous village must be boring if it's all about cabbage and pig shit. You know, so here you go. So there's a murderer on the loose. Right, so we're chasing a murderer. Can't be allowed to go free. That sounds like what I would be doing. Hiding out in the village. Her name is Knifefire. Okay, so see, this is the cool thing about, you know, and it's no different with Fallout and stuff like that. In terms of your conversation trees, you know, and it's the same with Wasteland too, which is another one I'll be doing. You know, stuff like this. I'd really like to know what I could say, but I'm not smart enough. So I just go, Hodor. You know, so we won't go through it too much. For those that are other backers that want to play, you know, you might want to read. Oh, I can minimize it, make it shorter. For those that are, you know, backing as well, they might want to read all this. So I'm not going to spend too much time on all the text. We want to get an idea of how it plays. Yes. So we're looking for Knifefire. So let's have a look. So yeah, so this is what I was saying about making it look pretty. Like, it really gone to a lot of time graphically to just a little water spray and stuff like that. It's ridiculous how much, you know, there was a butterfly, there we go, there's another one, butterfly just there. Like, it's, you know, they really have done their best to make it look really nice. Let's have a chat to this dude. So yeah, typically Baldur's Gate type thing, you're going around getting quests, and What's wrong? There's a monster that stole these pigs. Okay. An ogre. Alright, cool. So I think we could probably offer to kill the ogre. See, there we go. And it adds it to our journal. So our journal is probably going to be one of these buttons here. So it's attack, of course. Oh, it's probably this one. Yeah, there we go. So this keeps track of our quests for us. So quests. A farmer's plight. There we go. Find the ogre's lair. Ogre's been spotted around Dryford, wasn't sure where it dwells. And then find Livefire and get her out. So let's see if we can find Livefire. Who's this dude? Is he coming to say hi? No. Okay. So there's some dudes talking about something or other. Is this the inn? Oh, the Arms Army. I've got no money on it, so you can go into the inventory and see. I think I've hit the right button, yeah. So this is your inventory screen, so it shows you, okay, saber. So it shows you what you've equipped with, your different characters. So actually, with the backer beta, and there's crafting as well. So you can make food, potion, scrolls. I don't know if you can make anything else. Certainly doesn't appear so in the backer beta, but it'll be interesting to see what else you could make. Just very quickly, what they do, they start you off at level 5. So I'm just going to quickly organise all my levels here. Survival, yep. So as you level, you get the option to distribute these kind of skill points to stealth, athletics, lore, so swimming, jumping, climbing, knowledge of enemies, revealing defences, yeah, fill in bestiary entries. So I imagine that'll help you do damage and stuff like that. Okay, and then we get to pick a talent. So we've got a saber. So we probably want to pick something that's relevant to sabers. I get the feeling it's just going to be sword. Oh no, here we go. Weapon focus ruffian. So yeah, you get a talent every couple of turns, which is kind of like a feat. So they've taken a lot of the basic concepts of traditional D&D and just kind of given it their own spin, which is kind of cool. I like that they've thought out what they want to do with it. Weapon specialization. There's sabers, rapier, spear, saber. So I get to pick a weapon spec. That's a class ability, which is kind of cool. I seem to have lost somebody. That person, they can come here. Okay. So yeah, we don't have any money, so going into the arms shop is not going to be much use to us. What's this? The inn. What do we got here? Let's go in the inn. Get the feeling that's where our knife fire friend will be. So we'll head in here and have a look. Let's take a while to load. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. So, see, this is always one of the things with these kind of games. You got to check who's that person. Oh, villager. See, that's a person with a name. They're going to be important. Interested in a story. Actually, you know what? I should have just said, let's finish it later. So, yeah, villager. See if we can find yeah, so you can hire adventurers, so that's kind of like adding people to your party, I believe. So it costs, you know, I could actually, I could grab one. Why not? I have 1,000. Oh wow, I've got to make one. That's not. Oh. I can't go back. All right. Let us. We'll just randomly pick some things here. Make a dude. Some kind. We'll make him a monk. Why not? Elven monks. They need to smack people in the face hard. They need to be able to smack people in the face hard. Okay. Let's give them, they're gonna be able to have to take hits because they're gonna be right up in it as well. And just let's give a fairly, yep, that sounds good to me. Yeah, dexterity makes it good to hit. He's a drifter. That's why he's with us. It can't look like that. There we go. That actually is reasonably close. Gordy LaForge, that's your name. Alright. Or Geordie. I should have had. So there we go, we've got our adventurer now. I wonder what that little icon is down there. Alright. Let's have a chat to this guy. Alright, his child's gone missing. Alright. Lady Elise, so she's gone missing. That's easy enough. Don't have high enough perception. So that's where I suppose all that perception and stuff like that comes in. So I'm just going to try and get through these quickly. Ooh, intellect. More potential suitors. I'm trying to get suitors. So law, I need higher law for that. So yeah, we're just going to kind of run through most of the chat stuff, and then what we'll do is if I get lost, I'll refer to my handy dandy journal, and that way nothing gets spoiled for you guys. So let's see. So yeah, there's options to. Oh, who's this coming up the stairs? Not him. Yeah, I get the feeling this is going to be. Oh yeah, we'll look. It's right there. Knife free. Right. Let's go say hi, shall we? So with combat, you can set combat to pause at certain times. So much like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, it is real time, but you're controlling 5 or 6 people at once. You know, so and they all have, you know, different skills, different abilities, different talents. You know, it's not like a real-time strategy game where you've just got, you know, you go, oh, that's my unit, I'll get them to do, you know, this ability, and they generally have 1 or 2, and then go tab, those guys can do that, those guys can do that, that's fine. If you've got the skills of a professional StarCraft player that can put in so many keystrokes a second kind of thing, then yeah, you could probably play this game without having any of the pauses set. Otherwise, you're probably going to struggle. So I'm just going to kill her. I just feel like I should attack this person. You know, I could be right, could be wrong. Let's stab her in the face, see what happens. Cool. So see, it pauses straight away for me. So now I can queue up some action. Oh, I still have a level up. I missed that. So yeah, I can queue up some. Oh, could have had higher law. Queue up some actions for the battle. Cool, done. Alright, so let's see. So I'll start with my person. So here's my abilities. Knockdown, vigorous defense, unbending, 50% of damage taken over time converted to healing. So that's kind of a healing. Defender is modal, constant recovery. Let's go defender. And let's go vigorous defense. And then, where am I? I'm there. So let's focus on this dude here. Right, so next. Yeah, so totally going to focus on them. So let's go, yeah, vigorous defense, that dude there. And that as well. Alright, so yeah, so this is a cool thing. So, what is this person? Escape, crippling strike, reckless assault. Reckless assault is always good. So let's we'll split our dudes up. I think is probably going to be the way to go. I mean, we've got 4 people to fight. I've got 6 dudes. You know, you'd hope I'll be fine. Interdiction condemns the priest first, dazing any enemies. Ooh, so yeah, let's cast that. That sounds cool. Ooh, got some kind of arcane veil. Conjures a protective shield of magic, drastically boosting the wizard's deflection. And then what are these? These are my damage spells, I imagine. Right, there we go. Alright, level 3. Minor blights. Ball of energy that can be thrown at an enemy, causing lots of damage. Lots of damage. Lots of damage is always good. I don't think you can see anyone. So yeah, you can go there. And then this guy, he must be doing his own stuff. So I think space unpauses. There we go. Whoop. And unpause again. I think I have too many pauses. Alright, let's just go into options. What did that just pause on? Weapon ineffective. For the rogue. Oh no. Oh well, that's not. Let's turn that. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, we'll do my own pauses. So this guy now, I should be able to get him to there, and then let's get him to cast a spell. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, what's this guy doing? There we go. So this is the thing, like not having played it, nagging down in the face my break lowering their melee accuracy and critical hit range. Let's put it on those dudes, shall we? So I kind of like the this guy needs to get in the fight. Oh, I think I need to heal some. Oh geez, wow, okay, has fallen down. Let's heal some people, shall we? Is that a healing thing? And let's is that healing? Dire blessing. Let's heal. Restore things on these guys. Yep, sounds good. There we go. Yep, you guys kill him. You, what are you doing, Mr. Priest? You need to kill some dudes. You need to fight people too, you know. Get at it. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. Get to work. Yeah, that guy's gone down. And see, this is the whole thing with Iron Man. See that person? See, I got 2 of my people knocked down. If I'd have put that on, let's just get them out of the way. If I had to put that on Iron Man mode or something like that with instant death, that'd be it. They'd be squished. Alright, yeah, let's just take all the stuff. Okay, we'll give them to other people. He's got no space left. Cool. So why can't he move? What's wrong? I think he's got too much stuff. He must be overloaded or something. Let's get rid of some of his stuff. Give it to other people. Does that work now? Why are you not moving? you move? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well hopefully it'll just let me go back down the stairs. And then hopefully that'll sort him out. So that was combat. Obviously on easy mode that was... I mean I did have 2 people go down, but that was mismanagement on my part. You know, I wasn't paying attention to their health and stuff like that. Yeah, let's take some stuff. Oops. So let's go take all. Oh, he's still stuck. What's wrong? What's the matter? What's the matter, Mr. Dwarf? You're not really holding very much. Why are you so sad? It's kind of annoying. I'm not too sure why he can't move. Alright, well that's done anyway, so let's head back to the people that gave us the quest. But yeah, so that gives you a very basic idea of how Pillars of Eternity works. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's just like Baldur's Gate, but you know, newer. And hopefully the story will be, you know, really engrossing. Like that's it's always the thing with these games. If they don't have a good story, they just don't get anything out of them. Alright, let's try heal some of our dudes here, shall we? So let's get some healing. Oh. Okay, fine. Let's get some. No? Combat only. Restore stamina. Nope, he's still stuck. Alright. Let's go back to our friends and complete the quest, and yeah, we'll call that a stream. But yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, so this is Pillars of Eternity. We've pretty much covered everything about it. You've seen how combat works. You know, it's a typical, you know, go quest and kill stuff and complete, you know, conversational challenges. You know, it's a typical kind of D&D game in its own kind of universe. So yeah, that's it. So when it comes out with the full version, which I'm not too sure when that's supposed to be, but I'll be. So it still says it should be 2014. Maybe it's got something here, winter. So towards the end of the year, we should be seeing this release. So and by then I should have hopefully finished Wasteland 2. So I'll be playing Wasteland 2 when it comes out. I'll do a welcome to for it as well. I'll probably use the full version for that when it comes out, rather than the beta that the backers have received. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. We'll just hand in this quest and see what happens. I think I've met her. Oh, I'm also looking for a person. Nope. I think I've met her. Right, I've already killed her. See, I was wrong. Let's kill them too. I don't like them. They upset me. Attack. Yeah, that's right. Oh crap. Alright, let's get these dudes. We're gonna go for him. And me too. Actually, I'm gonna get out of the middle of combat. Oh, okay, maybe not. I'm gonna stand in the middle of combat. So it's finishing. No. There's some kind of problem going on here. So I get the feeling he's gonna go down like a sack of shit. Yeah. Alright, so let's throw some spells, shall we? That fireball. Fuck it, kill them all. Watch this. Boom! Awesome. What do we got here? Let's cast that on that dude there. Our dudes are still alive. Can oh, why are you in the middle of battle? You're a caster, you maniac. Where's our increase the defense? Where did I find my healing again? There we go. Let's heal them. Oh, I get the feeling I'm gonna die here. Oh no, I'm fine. I killed them. Easy. They're going down. There we go. So, you know. Oh. There you go. So they're all dead. Alright. So thanks very much for watching. I hope this helped you learn a little bit about Pillars of Eternity. I keep going to call it Project Eternity. Pillars of Eternity. If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget you can always donate to us down there. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the description there. Yeah, everything donated goes to continuing the stream and upgrading broken equipment. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, if you have a particular game that you want me to have a look at and do a welcome to video for, or just have a play of, just send me a message. I'm happy to look at that. Thanks. Bye.